Greetings and welcome to another excellent World of Tanks video. What you're going to watch here is the result of some advice that I gave to one of the guys in our group. And his name is Haydn. He's the guy that killed 10 guys on Mountain Pass in his Sexton artillery and got a Kolobanov's medal on top of it. So he's been subject of one of my videos before. He's going to do it again. So he was asking me, he goes, well, he's British. So he asked me, Duke, should I get 3,000 gold and then like some key cards, or should I just buy key cards? I said, well, what do you need the 3,000 gold for? He didn't have a specific answer. And so I said, well, it makes a difference if you have a specific goal. Say there's a certain tank that you want to get that would help whatever your situation is. That's a big deal. But he didn't seem to have a specific goal, although the new season's coming up. There will be a potential chance of having something great as the ultimate season pass. He got season pass this season, of course, and then he had the money. He was asking me, well, do I think it was a good deal to get the ultimate season pass tank? Because that French Murat tier 10 medium, he didn't have very many 10s. I said, it's a good medium tank, man. The dude, he got that tank, and he was like, he thanked me a lot for that because he's a good medium tank player, and he had some great matches in that tank. So that was a great deal for him. But the advice I gave him was like, well, it's just, I gave him the best info that I could give evaluation wise, and said, you're going to have to make the decision, but here's what you should consider, these different options, and then go from there. So I gave him all the options I could give him, and then I had totally forgotten about it. But yesterday he did remember. Did remind me that he said, well, Monday he was going to get a gift card for his Xbox to get that whatever. And so what you're going to see here is his package of cards that he got with his gift card. So before we start this up, I got to tell you a couple of things. Number one, this is gambling. I mean, it's kind of low-end gambling, but it technically is gambling. You never know what you're going to get. You could get, great stuff. You could get not great stuff. He's going to get 11 cards here. Like 13. He got extras. So he bought he bought 11 card pack plus a couple of extras. So technically, what he should get out of this minimum would be 150 times 13. And that would be 1,500 plus 450. That'd be 1,950 is the minimum he could possibly get gold-wise. But if you get lucky, you could get a lot more. We'll see. But you got to know up front that he's guaranteed 1,950 gold and nothing more, random boosters, whatever. But there's a chance you could get other things. You could get ×2 silver booster. You could get a card in a card. That's a 5% chance for card in a card. ×2 silver booster is a 4% chance. Could get a prize tank. That's a 10% chance. Well, with 13 cards, the odds say you're going to average one tank out of this pack. You could get 2 tanks. I've seen it happen several times. I've never seen 3 out of 13 personally. I've seen guys who opened that many cards and get 3 tanks. It is possible. All right. But it's a low-end possibility. But think of these like I think of these as tank lottery tickets. This is what he'd get. He has 13 tank lottery tickets. That means every lottery ticket could have a tank, in theory. So we're going to get to this in just a second. It would be really helpful if you could leave a like for this video, help spread the word. This will also help new players who haven't seen one of my card videos understand the basics of cards and what you do when you get those cards. So you have the comparison. Do I buy gold, straight gold? He said it was going to be 3,000 gold and like 4 cards. Or in his case, he decided to go ahead. He weighed the risk and reward and rolled with the 13 cards. Now, he's had some good card success. This is why, it's a very important decision, and to explain the process. He is a veteran. He's been playing this game since he was like 4 years old. So he has been playing this game for like 8 years. I know he's 12. He just recently turned 12. So he knows what he's doing. His father plays, so his father's explained all this stuff to him as well. So he is a veteran beyond his 12 years. So that's why I said I don't tell people what to do. I will just give them information and then allow them to make their own decision. So Haydn chose 13 cards, and he's aware that, 1950 is the bottom of the barrel. But the top end is potentially much higher, and we're going to see that here momentarily. Let's rock. All right. 150 gold. Not bad. That's a filler card. You're hoping to get something good with the 150 gold. 350 gold is not a filler. That's some good stuff right there. $250, another winner, plus a ×4 commander booster. That's the kind of stuff you're hoping to get with a filler card, like a ×2 silver or whatever. Card in a card, jackpot. So that's a 5% chance, 1 out of 20. So that's a really good result. Another filler, 150. Nothing spectacular, some experience and some silver. Free experience, not just any kind. Again, free experience, 10,000. 10,000 silver is bottom of the barrel. 150 gold, bottom of the barrel. That's a bottom of the barrel type card. But that's okay. Again, ×2 vehicle, bottom of the barrel. You're going to get a bunch of these cards. I always tell people these filler cards of 150 gold, you're going to get a bunch of those. Just hope you get something good with them. 1,600 free experience, not bad. We're obviously looking for big gold or a tank. Tank would be nice. We'll take it. Outstanding. So that one was a 1,200 gold refund for the tank, plus 150 gold on the card, so 1,350. Outstanding. Another filler card, 150 gold. But remember, there's no such thing as bad gold. Another filler, 1,200 experience, and then, silver. But he's doing good. Bingo! Sexton Artillery. That's the tank he used. That's the British Sexton. 1,250 refund for that tank. That's the tank he used to get the 10 kills on Mountain Pass. Another filler card, 150 gold and free experience. Another filler, 150. All right. So he did super great. I did the calculations. He got 4,950 gold out of his 11 card pack plus 2 cards. And that's, the ones he bought. Now, of course, he got a 14th card from the card in a card, with 250 gold. So if you remember, his second card was 350 gold, which was outstanding because the highest gold coins you can get in a card is 400. To do better than 400, you got to get a tank. which of course not only did he do it, but he got two of them. So he got, this one was a 1,200 gold refund, and the Sexton Artillery Tier 3 that he got was also a 1,250 refund. So the expectation ballpark for an 11 card pack in gold, well, the minimum that you can absolutely get would be 11 times 150, which would be 1,650 gold. Usually it ballparks around, say, 18 to 1,900 plus or minus 1 or 200, depending. No, well, plus or minus about 100 actually. So anywhere from like 1,750 up to, maybe 2,200. 18 to 1,900 is generally the where you're going to end up. Then that will depend on what cards you get, obviously, how many card in the cards you get, stuff like that. If you don't get tank cards, it feels terrible, let me tell you personally. But you'll get a little bit more gold. And it's not much of a consolation, trust me. So Haydn really had just a tremendous score. I've never seen an 11 card pack pull more than 2 tanks. So he matched the total that I've seen, the top total. The only difference becomes, well, what if you get 2 tanks, so what kind of tanks do you get in value if they're duplicates? If they're not duplicates, well, hey, you got 2 tanks. If they're duplicates, you get 2 tanks refunds, which is what he got. So, he got 2,450 in refunds, which was really outstanding because he was looking for, basically he was thinking about buying a package of gold for 3,000. But he's done long haul missions in and part of our group for so long. He understands to do long haul missions for cards. He knows, he's very familiar with the cards and what they have. He's gotten some great long haul card payouts. And this is another outstanding payout. I'm sure his dad is going to be thrilled to see this result as well. But I thought this was an absolute video just to show. I always like to show these card successful openings to give people an idea. There's nothing wrong with buying gold to get what you want if you have a specific thing in play. And if you know what the expectation of reaching this goal is through your gold or through cards, it can make a difference. Because if he would have bought 2 cards, or I think he said 4 cards, he's going to buy 4 cards plus 3,000, I don't know, whatever it was. If he just buys the gold and gets cards, he'll probably get a couple of decent things, but the odds are against him getting anything special. So he decided that it was going to be okay. He could risk the lower end payout in case he didn't score because he knows how cards operate, and then he'll just do more work for long hauls. But he took the gamble because he weighed the options that I explained to him, made his own move, and we're watching, just what it's like to take that leap of faith, get your lottery cards, and hey, see what you get. I mean, he pulled 2 tanks, which is outstanding. Trust me, when you buy, if you go yourself right now and buy 11 card pack and then 2 extras, no offense, you're not going to get this. You might get close if you're lucky. He was very, very lucky. This is a really good, I would say A- level of a result that he could got. I mean, it's just unbelievable. Everybody would buy one if they could get close to this. 49.50 is a lot of gold to get from an 11 card plus 2 card, purchase. The minimum, like I said, the minimum for that was 19.50. That's the minimum. He got 49.50. Just crazy. Plus, some boosters. Actually, he didn't get very many boosters, ×2 vehicle, ×3 vehicle, ×4 commander that I saw. I think that was all that he got. He just didn't get very many boosters. He got a lot of free experience, which was nice, especially down the road for tanks for free XP. Got some silvers, but those were... You never get... The silvers are never really special. 100 grand when you get a vehicle. Well, you got 200,000 off of two cards that had tanks. But 100,000 silver sounds like a lot. It doesn't really buy much. So, it's one of those deals. So, just wanted to give you guys the look at what Haydn got. So, hey, I could brag for him, okay? He didn't have to brag. Now he can, let the video do the bragging for him. Because, I mean, if you're a 12-year-old kid and this is what you got and he plays this game and he knows what he's doing, he's feeling pretty good. I'm telling you, he is feeling pretty darn good. So, Haydn, I hope you enjoyed this video because I thought you had an awesome selection of cards. And I think you really killed it, man. I'm really glad you got, something that was awesome in advance of the October 3rd new season. Well, hopefully something great will happen for Halloween this year. I don't know yet what's going on. But please leave a like for this video. Please leave a comment for Haydn. Please tell your friends so that they can watch this, learn about cards, maybe like and subscribe, what have you. I got plenty more videos to make. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in another tank video very, very soon.